New York, New York.
Control 341 GC. I'm going to be in charge of all strike teams at Mandalay Bay. I'm headed down there right now to set up a CP at Mandalay Bay.
Copy. We have advised.
5020.
Yo, what's up, everybody? So I woke up to automatic weapon fire, like, no joke, like, crazy, and then sirens, tons of sirens. Then we had people running. Yeah. Thank God I'm staying in a cheap hotel.
I'm still on CTAX channel. Do we have a 458 in New York?
I've got the police scanner going so I can...
It originally came in saying many subjects were down. There's one that came in at 23:06 hours, secondhand. There was a shooter at the front desk of New York, New York.
Security here. Right outside New York, New York.
And there's approximately 150 subjects sheltered in place inside the kitchen area there. And 2 shots were fired by casino floor.
So
And
I
there's
woke
several
up to...
subjects down at New York, and Zumanity.
So several people down at New York, New York. I have the police scanner going. They have not caught the shooter. They have snipers in there right now, moving in. I've got the police scanner app going. It's going down at the Mandalay Bay, and there's a possibility that Grant and his crew was partying, well, you know, doing their event there, so not good.
The units that are en route to Luxor, I should have 2 trains there. Tell them for this time.
So
You broke through that.
here in Las Vegas, I'm staying off the strip. Thankfully, I am staying in a cheap hotel.
654 8 Mary's Large. Sergeant Boss, where you at, sir?
This is not the time to get locked out of the room.
Where you're distracted.
So, about 45 minutes
Control
ago, I woke
374,
up
I'm at
to...
FD South Command, Russell on the Boulevard. When we have enough strike teams, we need some for force protection. Medical, keep 7 units in. Control 206 Zebra.
Crazy.
Okay. Whoever is responding to New York, New York from the patrol side, I need somebody to get into the cameras to verify whether this is a diversion break. I have 3 Metro SWAT teams that are basically assembled. 2 are going up the tower. 1 is heading over to New York, New York, so we don't completely split our forces break.
Okay, now I'm getting information about active shooter at Tropicana.
Has advised bomb squad to deal with the issue over there at Luxor, reference the 445 device. And I've got FBI SWAT, Henderson SWAT, and North Las Vegas SWAT en route to our staging area.
It is be advised now there's an active shooter at the Tropicana. Active shooter at Tropicana.
There's still an active shooter at the
Control
Tropicana
363,
right
be
now.
advised we're getting multiple calls of active shooters at multiple locations. May or may not be diversion, so officers are aware.
So, I don't know if you guys can hear the scanner, but there's still multiple calls of multiple shooters coming in right now.
Entering New York, New York.
Yeah, there's still reports of calls. I'm fine. There's a lot of other people that definitely need paramedics, though. Yeah, there's people. There were people jumping over this wall, that fence earlier.
There's 70 civilians at this stand. Aviation, hunker down.
Okay, yeah, you can hear it.
Control 363.
So, per the scanner right now, the suspect is at the Mandalay Bay, but there's...
They're not injured. Give them the instruction to remain sheltered in place. You can find somebody in there to keep track of where we have injured and are calling it.
Friendly Flipper Live. This is not the kind of live I want to bring to you guys, but...
What's your location there? 5050 Cobalt, where there's shelter in place.
So...
We have multiple locations where you have people sheltered in place.
There's definitely deaths, there's definitely injuries.
We have a bunch of ambulances on the South Side of Tropicana. Do they have Force Pro with them? Do they have the trauma?
One of the hospitals is filled up except for life-threatening. I know they're evacuating people in pickup trucks.
Representative Tropicana, they're ready to Hispanic.
Frank, I'm glad you're on here. I'm glad you're okay.
And he's spotted in the driveway.
So about 45 minutes to an hour ago, I woke up to automatic weapon fire. It's not something you wake up to in the United States very often.
If we have other agencies that have bodies available, we have them come en route to our staging area, which is the front of South Central Area Command, and they can see anybody. Copy. We're also going to need a roll call of the folks that are inside of Mandalay strike team. I know we started, but we need to finish. So we're going to need a roll call of the units inside the Mandalay and the strike team.
I know Eddie Martin is okay, and I know Frank is okay because he's on here. I'm okay, clearly. But I know there's a peak.
TAC 1, TAC 1 is now open.
But I know there's a lot of people that are not okay.
Control C320.
C320, go ahead.
Sit on the suspect's door. I need everybody in that hallway to be aware of a jetpack. We need to pop this and see if I can get a response from this guy. To see if he's in here and actually go down somewhere else.
Copy. All units on the 32nd floor. SWAT has explosive breach. Everyone in the hallway needs to move back. All units move back.
So you have people running this way still.
Bring it. As far as I know right now, everybody's being evacuated immediately. I know the unit one of these roads is being made right. One of the buildings in here. You may contact anybody in here. Time. Control, damn, I just got more citizen shots just fired. 2 shots in the park area of New York, New York.
Well, you guys heard that. Reports of more shots.
Copy. Advise there's 2 shots fired in the park area of New York, New York. Now they're also saying one at Aria.
Damn.
Control 654, so far New York, New York is clear. Unit shot fired. We will park area. Ammo 6, 335 Zebra. Any other casualty
If you're just tuning in,
right now, based on the earlier detail. You guys on the move on the Tropicana, you got a jeep that's coming up that way.
if you're just tuning in, I woke up about an hour ago to machine gun fire.
Eastbound on Tropicana at the boulevard now. Sun's slowing down. Raining total.
The
Control 374, I got medics reporting that they're getting shot at Tropicana.
We have a strike team available, send them to the Tropicana. We need a strike team to the Tropicana.
We're being around, announce yourself if you're going there. Control 020. We need the record. We're clearing this road. We have one suspect back.
so I woke up to machine gun fire roughly an hour ago.
We can head to the Trop if you need us. Control 374, Metro Center 25, strike team already en route to Tropicana.
We need the air clear for Zebra 20. They have one suspect down inside the room. Zebra 20 has one suspect down inside the room.
CP 585K.
Cops are getting shot at, medics are getting shot at. There's still reports of active shooters right now.
Med strike team, also with a K9 unit, assigned to me. We're going to operate off of my call sign. We're arrived in New York, New York.
There's multiple locations of reports of shots coming in still.
6-6. We made contact inside the Tropicana. They are reporting negative shots fired.
Oh, that's a good thing.
792. I got my team. It's an element. We are at the Michael Jackson Theater. 1,000 people inside. We're going to protect this theater. Location. Suspect down, please.
Zebra 20 saying there's one down inside the room.
Inside the what?
Inside the room at Mandalay Bay.
7 Victor, there's one down, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay.
Is that room 135?
That's affirmative. One suspect down at 135, floor 32, Mandalay Bay. I have the floor. Control 316, can you confirm that room number for your reach?
135, 32nd floor, Mandalay Bay.
Suite 13532, is that correct?
32nd floor, room 135.
Control 644 PD. Reports of shots fired at the area appear unfounded at the time. There was a large crowd running, but nobody can say that they actually heard shots.
020. We have no explosive breaches going on into the majority room. That's where we're able to see the breaches is going off here in about 5 seconds.
Okay, you need to see if I have another explosive breach going off of bed 135 in Mandalay Bay, room floor 32. Control 656, we have reports of shots fired from the Tropicana Hotel.
B-22, we are at the Tropicana. There's no shots fired here.
Shots fired at Tropicana. No shots fired at Tropicana, and so is ARIA negative for shots fired. Possibly over. Do we have an update on New York, New York? Inside was negative. They were checking the park area.
The security now, they're saying they don't have any shots fired inside New York, New York.
They were checking the park area also near.
Caliber's going to be closed for. We're going to need medical for one GSW victim inside the lobby area. Control 020.
020.
We've got the Eastern Ring secure. We've got one suspect down, multiple firearms. This is definitely the time for firing from the into the car.
So just about an hour ago, I woke up to machine gun fire.
I need medical for that caliber to come up to the North Valet,
And I thought I was dreaming. I swear I thought I was dreaming. And then I heard it again and again and again. And I'm like, what? It was really happening.
Do we have an update on the potential device at Luxor? Is there a unit out with the possible 445?
811, I'm out on the 445. We have a secure, on a black Audi SUV, Adam Union 0027, newer model, Nevada.
Before confirming that's the suspicious device.
Okay. We have it locked down. We have everybody evacuated and cleared out.
Lock it down, hold it, and make sure it's just clear the area and do nothing further with it at this particular point.
All of our officers are about 100 yards away.
Now we're getting shots reported 19 if you can re-evacuate. Please be advised, now we're getting shots fired at Caesars and the Bellagio.
The call sign that's at that room 32nd floor, please.
20.
Go for Zebra 20.
And Control 307 heavies. Can we get confirmation as soon as possible from these additional hotels that are reporting shots fired?
We're making a phone call now.
Control 020.
020.
We do not need anybody else up on this floor, Blake. This room is clear. It has been cleared this night. We're close stages. We lost another one-star officer, but did fire. Negative injuries on anybody else.
You guys were just tuning in about an hour ago.
Firearms up here. There's where they were shooting out from. And we just have one suspect down at this point in time.
Okay.
Zebra 2260. Can you come over to SWAT 1, please, and come up on the channel?
Just like the people. I just recorded this. We were there when it started.
Okay, sweetie. I'm next to my room.
That's when it started.
Control 363. Do we have any updates on either Bellagio or Caesars? Do we have strike teams en route there?
5 Victor. We got reports of a guy with a gun here.
5 Victor, what's your location?
That's the Paris. He's gonna get to the street.
Copy, is a male in the 413 at the Paris. Have you go to 413 at Paris?
Is that reported or confirmed?
We got people running and we got security point trying to point out where the gunman is and we can't find him.
So you guys can hear it. It's still going on right now. It's
340 PDA. Let's get some arriving into some Flamingo on the Boulevard. Try to get this guy talking from going north anymore.
Boulevard. Bellagio saying negative shots fired at Bellagio. Negative shots fired at Bellagio. No one's going in or out, and they're locking it down.
Reference that last draft regarding Paris. Was that an officer that was up on the radio?
705 Victor.
We're hearing 434 stand up here.
You got a call sign for that?
705 Victor, that's affirmed. 705 Victor's logged out.
Copy. Control 21 SE.
21 SE.
Made it to the north end of the boulevard at Omega where I needed. Shifting my team towards there. Unit is in the Paris. Is there anybody else out there?
Any other unit out at the Paris with 705 Victor?
My whole strike team is out here.
You have a couple more strike teams en route to you. Please hold and be safe on your entry.
Area 51 at the Tropicana. We have a strike team of 6. Strike team of 6. We're going to hold the Tropicana.
705-224. Are you still hearing 434s?
Sorry, they were reported to 434, but I got people running everywhere.
Okay. Are you hearing 434s actively right now?
Negative.
Okay. You have several strike teams en route. They will help you get that under control.
Control 341 DC. I am at the Mandalay Bay Beach Level Ballet, setting up for all the strike teams at the Mandalay Bay. If you can
Savage Grind and ETE headed back to LA today.
Control 7 almost set. I got 2 teams are coming in the main valley of the Paris right now. Control 307 WC, can we contact Planet Hollywood? We're getting some reports, possibly some shots there.
So if you're just joining, about an hour ago, there was machine gun fire,
What was
automatic
the per traffic
weapon
reference in
fire
Paris?
in Las Vegas on the Strip. Reports from
705
Mandalay
Victor
Bay.
originally said there were shots fired, but she did not hear them, and people were running everywhere, and that was being reported of 434.
Control 1 Rubber 18. I have security talking to me right now. They stated that a person saw a male with a 413 inside the Luxor male's restroom.
So come back around, I'll wait for you.
We need a 2-4 units on post. We're going to continue to get these reports. Please try and vet them and remain as calm as you can while handling them.
There's a scanner app in the you can download. You can download a
Just be
scanner
advised,
app.
if you have anything at the Tropicana at 23:30 hours, So was the subject that was on top of the valet brake. Right at the front of the casino, he was running across the roof right above where the valet pickup is.
There was a unit at the Tropicana about 6 ago. There was somebody on top of the valet, in front of the casino near valet pickup. Control 224.
Yeah, I jumped on the scanner as soon as I could, and thankfully the feed's
we only
been
have one
steady. Sorry, I haven't been reading the comments. I haven't been reading the comments, guys, but
I am strike team 13. I'm arrived at the Paris, making entry into the North Sportsbook doors.
send prayers.
Control Unit 7573, according to security in New York, New York, negative shots fired. Negative shots fired.
Send positive thoughts.
And also PH.
Very calm weapon. We're going to hit the surveillance room of Tropicana just to verify.
Yeah, it's still, the situation is still
Control 224.
going on. It's not come to an
Can
end.
you update this channel in South Central that we do have one suspect down and in custody for SWAT?
Ooh.
Okay, that was already broadcast.
701, we have several strike teams inside the Paris. Negative 434s. Everybody's leaving though.
Copy. Control 224. 224. As the strike teams keep getting to their assigned hotels and casinos, have them contact security immediately.
Control Zebra 20. Control Zebra 20, copy some information and a potential name possibly related with the suspect.
Go ahead.
There was a player's card that was out on the countertop next to the wallet of the suspect that's 419 right. It is a M-Life Platinum player's card with the name of Mary Lou Danley. Mary Lou Danley. Mary, Adam, Robert, Ida, Lincoln, Ocean, Union. Last name is Danley. David, Adam, Nora, Lincoln, Easy, Yellow.
Copy.
DP-35 with our Force Pro team. The whole Route 91 vessel was cleared.
Route 91 was all cleared.
686, be advised you have a high ground team by the Jason Aldean poster at the same stage.
Is that radio traffic? What was all that radio traffic?
Control Zebra 20. It looks like that name I gave you shares an address with the suspect. We can give you that address if we need to send units there.
Okay, go ahead when you're ready.
That's 1372 Babbling Brook Court, and that's Mesquite, Nevada. Babbling Brook Court.
Send resident officers there. Copy 1372 Babbling Brook Court in Mesquite.
So if you're just tuning in, I woke up to automatic weapon fire
And it's his driver's license address as well.
about an hour 15 minutes ago.
It's code 4 also at McCarran. Code 4 at McCarran, negative 434.
Multiple rounds of rounds fired, like several sets of rounds, and I thought I was dreaming at first.
I am strike team 3. We are still in New York, New York. I know negative shots fired, but we're still clearing. We have multiple witnesses in here as well, and people down on the ground got shot, just sheltering in place.
Yeah, it's
Control 654, we already cleared New York.
Okay,
595K, same traffic. I pushed my strike team farther north on the boulevard. Boulevard.
be advised, there's a male walking into the Bellagio.
Paris, the scene was clear. We're going to clear the nightclub. Chateau.
Copy.
Please be advised, at the Bellagio employee entrance, there's a male walking in with a rifle. Bellagio employee entrance. Like 3 armored cars.
At the Cromwell. We'll move over to the Bellagio. 744, Mandalay Bay, floor 2 is clear. 744's team is moving to 3.
There's an active shooter situation right now happening on the Las
Yes,
Vegas
We're
Strip.
going to be above the Bellagio here. Just confirming the valet, or where was the entrance they went in?
It's going to be the employee entrance.
I have not heard gunfire in about an hour to an hour and
Also,
15
units be advised,
minutes.
there's going to be 3 armored cars en route to South Central Air Command, followed by a silver Dodge Ram. They're taking Frank Sinatra to Russell. Okay, for SWAT.
We're above the Bellagio. Just confirming that's the rear part of the casino here off of Frank Sinatra.
I'm not sure where the employee entrance is.
Control 686 for the units clearing the festival hall. Just be advised, you have high ground by the billboard.
Control 224. An MGM liaison should be en route. When he gets to the staging area, can you advise me? Copy. When the MGM liaison arrives, if they can advise you to fly IC.
Justin, you copy? So when you're trying to raise 765? So D91, the Bellagio employee entrance looks code 4.
Copy. Just be advised, the bus. Yes, just be advised, the Hewlett bus is trying to make entry. They're east on Trop, east of the boulevard, stuck in traffic. If there's a unit that's able to make contact, they're trying to get to Harley Davidson.
Yeah, good man. Justin, you up?
Who was actually caught on traffic going east on Trop? Control Error 3. I know you've got a lot going on, but if we can get traffic closed up to Harmon, we're still getting a lot of vehicles westbound Harmon to the boulevard.
Control 374 at FD South. FD's reporting fires at Mandalay Bay. If you can confirm, FD would like to send fire truck down there. Control 020, the fire alarms went off on our floor when the explosive breach went off break. We're also leaving this room with Sergeant Matchko, and my team is going to go downstairs if we need to redeploy.
Okay, Doctor.
Control Staff 3, we got multiple civilians. They're going to be inside the Concord conference room. We also have officers going to the surveillance room in the Paris Hotel Casino.
Negative 402 set.
Come easy.
Which one is easy? Negative fires at Mandalay Bay. 340 Sam easy, go ahead.
We have an available unit to head over to T-Mobile, their command post. They have cameras that cover a lot of the area around Mandalay Bay, Luxor, and Excalibur.
There are units that can go to T-Mobile command.
Control 3055.
55.
We have 3 armored cars that are at Russell, Las Vegas Boulevard. They're not affiliated with law enforcement, but the sergeant called them from Battlefield, Las Vegas, and they're waiting for their order.
They're going to be going to South Central Air Command. We've been advised South Central. They're in route 2.
Copy. Control 105. I'm going to go ahead and establish Mandalay Command if the CP has no problem with that. Control 644 PD.
644 PD.
We got a citizen advising that a Ford Super Duty Julie white pickup truck with a plate 444 X-ray Lincoln Mary pulled up and a guy with a rifle got out and ran northbound.
Central PD 150. He's further described as wearing a dark shirt, tan pants with a leg holster. 30 to 40 years old. He was not seen through the bushes.
Can you get us the RO return? Make sure it's not out for or something. Broadcast that plate again, please.
444 X-ray Lincoln Mary. Time lapse is 7 minutes now. You almost ran into our PR.
674 George Charlie. I've got a 5-man element out just north of the Luxor off the Harmon. We need RTF and go into Mandalay Bay. Do we have a warm zone?
Ford pickup to a Tina Brown. To Arletta. There's a victim with a
City manager of Bellagio.
news device. There's a female with a gunshot wound to the head at Tropic Manor.
Control 644 PDR. Subject also had a background.
Okay.
Troy, Mary 64. Oh, the meshing methods. Control 701. The Bellagio appears on file. His security is at the employee entrance, negative 434. Control 109.
109.
Confirming it's been broadcast. We do have one suspect down in that room.
It has been broadcast several times. One suspect down and
So we were on the SWAT channel, just want to make sure.
units device medical is attempting to get to room 327 Mandalay Bay.
4-4. My team is on floor 3, clearing. Awesome.
Okay.
Hi, Zebra 20, 335 Zebra. Can you please call my cell?
Control 184C.
184C.
You have a male on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Mandalay Bay on the west side, just sitting around filming everything. I don't know what he's doing.
Danville, subjects were inside. The complex changing clothes, acting 425. I'm saying now it's a start protocol on that. Station. It's the Oasis Apartment, Drive 316. And we have some special all that vacant lot next to the complex. One subject.
Citizens are advising Caesars is refusing to go inside.
What was Caesars doing?
They're refusing access to citizens into their building.
Yes. Before. That is fine. That is what we asked them to do. Citizens are going to need to leave on foot. And it's still at the church. Airfax?
I'm going to give an update on the Mandalay Bay Command.
get an update on Mandalay Bay, command. Also on the 413 Danville.
The casino floor secured. Subjects have been cleared off the casino floor. Right now, we're being told there's no additional injured inside the hotel, and we still have subjects upstairs.
.59, strike team 13.
Control 654, Chateau is clear. Right. So we're getting intel that possibly a white male in a black t-shirt with a long rifle is going into nightclub and areas and clearing people out. He may be the one causing all this panic.
3, what was our last broadcast as far as the male with the rifle? Where was your last name?
Last seen at Chateau probably not about 20 minutes ago.
Control 307 WC, can we confirm PH is code 4?
PH is code 4.
759.
5 minutes.
Paris is code 4 as well. And my team is posted up in the alleyway here at the Valleys.
So if you're just tuning in, guys, there's an active shooting situation going on in Las Vegas right now on the Strip. About an hour and 15 minutes ago, hour and a half ago, I woke up to automatic weapon fire, and I thought I was dreaming, but then it kept happening, and followed by tons of sirens. And so I turned on the police scanner app on my phone, and there's reports there was a shooting at Mandalay Bay, several people injured, several deaths, people being rushed to hospitals. One of the hospitals was full, and apparently there's still reports coming in of shooters or situations. I have not heard gunshots since the original sets, and during those original sets there was I would say between 150 and 200 rounds. Like, there was a lot and several sets of shots.
We're clear at Excalibur. We can redeploy somewhere else if it's needed.
Is there any other area that needs a strike team? The Excalibur is clear.
Control Air 5, we're back arriving in the area.
Okay.
Control 307 Denny's.
307 Denny's. WC, go ahead.
Area manager, so everything needs through handbrake. If the strike team doesn't have any additional assignments, have them report back to the staging area for reassignment.
Copy. Any strike team that is clear, if you could go back to the staging area for reassignment. And who did they need to contact? Boulevard and South.
7-4. I'm at FD South on Las Vegas Boulevard. FD's requesting 7 strike teams to stage here when they're ready to start responding to calls for service for them.
Yeah.
307 WC facility that. Where's that at so we can go? 449 strike team back en route to staging area.
Copy.
Yeah.
Control 307 WC. Can you re-advise 367 where FD needs the strikes teams to meet him?
Coast 374, we're at Russell and Las Vegas Boulevard. They have pending calls for service. They're requesting 7 strike teams to stage here and respond to those calls when ready.
So if you're just tuning in, about an hour and 15 minutes ago, I woke up to gunshot fire.
759 strike team. Just confirming we're not staying at the locations on the strip. We're returning to the incident command.
And apparently there was a shooting at a country western concert.
Reference to 413 on Danville. Supposed to be armed with a rifle. They didn't see him anymore. He hasn't run off, but he's probably still there.
It's an automatic weapon for sure. I can tell you that. I thought it was some kind of construction going on, and then I'm like, wait a second. Construction doesn't go on at this hour. Yes, Jesse, there are several deaths and several injuries. There was so much gunfire, like, I've never heard that in the U.S. I've never heard that in person in the United States, like, that much gunfire within earshot, automatic weapon fire, just blast after blast, burst after burst.
Can we get 37 first location, please?
Revise, what do you need?
Can we get 37 first location, please?
Russell and the Boulevard.
Sergeant Jesse Wiggins, 744.
Getting a 415A now, Bellagio PER is hearing a lot of shots being fired.
I have not heard any shots, personally, since the original
Control, MGM Festival CP.
I have not heard any shots myself in about an hour and 15 to an hour and 30 minutes.
Hey, please be advised that Fox News reports the east side of the festival lot. If somebody could push them back, please. They're filming all of the stuff that's taking on back there.
Just be advised, the 415A Bellagio PER is hearing a lot of shots being fired, not seeing anyone. They're on the first floor and he's whispering. And now she's saying suspects are inside with her and she's whispering, cannot talk.
Time left on that report, please.
I came in at 23:55 for go. And we're calling Bellagio now.
213 Armor.
213 Armor.
Darian is doing a great job, but can you please advise them that underneath the Sphinx there's possibly a V-bid there? I do not need them flying over that valet in front of the Luxor.
No.
I've got the V-bid underneath the Sphinx, underneath the lakes.
That's affirmative. It's unconfirmed at this present time frame, but just stay away from that area.
Units reference of Bellagio is to be negative 415A. That's for security.
So we copy on the Sphinx over there at the Luxor. We'll keep it to the east here.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Copy, R2. Thank you. Air 5's copy. We'll see what we'll go for.
Air 2, if you could switch over to South Central.
744, Mandalay Bay, 3rd floor. It's clear. We're moving to the 4th.
We're just trying to confirm, that these been reported to be in the lake or in front of the Sphinx in the Luxor?
Air Unit 213 Armor. It's underneath the Sphinx in front of the Luxor to the east.
Copy that.
Can we copy that? Full advise Air 2. They're just south of the fair towards you guys.
Is there an area unit that can switch over to South Central Air to South Central?
Yeah, Air 5 will head over there. We're going to take a look at that on the camera.
Is there a unit that's out with at the church, Reno, just east of the boulevard, which we can report to the big stuff there?
Not a care in the world right there.
The Luxor is to my left. That's the deal from the
Control
Luxor.
strike team 21.
21, yeah.
Where are we going? We're with Force Protection 1, strike team 21. We're moving. We just need a location where we're starting to go.
FP needs additional units, Russell and the Boulevard.
Affirmative. The first unit is the first team starting to move. We just need to know where we're going for west entrance. We got FD truck. Copy them for the location. Thanks. Control 777 Adam. Do you have RTC on the cameras on the strip?
RT, just confirming you have visual on camera.
Just be advised, we're outside of Monte Carlo. We just had a female wearing full cami dress uniform, Air Force related. And she had short blonde hair with a cover on break. She was with another female wearing a black top, blue jeans. They were walking normal when they got to us, and they took off running after they passed us northbound on the west side of the street, going towards City Center.
Control RT-28, we were advised not to move the cameras by WC, but we are monitoring them.
PD.
640 PD.
I just left that church. There's negative anything going on there. We do have a couple casualties over there and some of the thunder still.
Copy, the church is closed for.
CP-374, just an update. Strike Team 12 and 21 will be in route as force protection. Specific locations are unknown. 5 more are needed once ready. Strike Team at Bellagio area, the strike team in Bellagio that we need to know of. Control 11. Can you copy an update on the 445?
Right, 11.
The plate's going to be Adam Charlie 0027 Nevada. It's on a newer model black body SUV. Break. The car was dropped off at 22:13 hours in the valet for the Luxor. Break. 4 individuals got out, 4 males, and ready to help the descriptions.
I'll be right back, guys.
The first is an AMA with a beige shirt and green shorts. Second, an AMA, black shirt, khaki shorts. The third is an AMA with a yellow and black shirt and khaki shorts. The fourth is a WMA with a t-shirt, dark shorts, a hat, and a beard. Luxor security is currently backtracking video to find out where they went.
213 Armor.
213 Armor.
Confirming those, all four of those individuals left the newer Audi in front of the Luxor.
They left it at the valet Luxor.
Team 15, we cleared the courtyard of the lake. We're at Las Vegas Boulevard in the lake right now. Control strike Team 7.
Strike Team 7.
Cromwell is clear if we need to be reassigned, and we're also out on post at Flamingo on the Boulevard in North Las Vegas SWAT. Stealing P374.
374.
No, this is 374. We have a little bit of an over-convergence for Force Recon teams at Las Vegas Boulevard and Russell. I'm good to go for now. We don't need to send any other teams at the moment.
No other teams to the Boulevard.
Hang tight, guys.
Any other strike teams to Trop and the Boulevard? Strike teams Trop and the Boulevard.
Strike Team 15, we're at Margaritaville and Las Vegas Boulevard. Control 793, Strike Team arrived at Las Vegas Boulevard and Russell. Where do you want us to check in? You got a Hummer coming in eastbound on Tropicana, going to the Boulevard. It's an orthopedic surgeon that was called in.
Control 77 Adam, give us a ready for a second.
What's it back there?
We had a possible behind the trash can on CVS, north of Monte Carlo. We're calling them out now. Possible weapon.
The Monte Carlo to CVS. They're calling out a subject now. All units hold your traffic.
Recent flying right now.
All units hold your traffic. For 777 F.
Seven Adam, they're still complying.
Copy.
So 654, Harmon Bridges are secure.
Copy. If you could hold your traffic for 777 F. Wait.
People's Code Red.
Okay, copy all units. We're going to give a People's Code Red on this channel at 0010 hours.
777 Adam, we got two in custody, taking the third one in custody now, still complying. Be advised, we were told that there's 3 females on the trash can area behind the CVS. Look like they possibly have weapons in their hands. We haven't seen any yet. They're complying.
Verify, we are checking out the dumpster area just to the west of you. Not seeing anybody yet.
Copy. They did set something on the ground. Unknown what it was, though. We're moving forward to clear the dumpster area now.
Just use caution. That vehicle is just to the south of the Dodge Ram there. To the south of the dumpsters is hot. It's just been recently driven.
Control Strike Team 21, we're making entrance into Route 91 through Gate 1.
Guys on the CVS, there's something down far north end of that parking lot. It looks like by some power boxes. There's somebody on the ground just to the east of that power box, possibly homeless and passed out. Alright, you're going to get to the west of the power box, far north end of that parking lot.
Probably make contact with them now.
Yeah.
Control 656.
Can I help you? I'm recording on this.
A lot of noise down here. I apologize. I need to know, are we code 4 and able to take the force protection teams in?
How'd you like to worry about your own problems?
First one.
Correction, Strike Team 21, which is Force Protection 1. We are in where the main stage is, starting to clear.
Do you have a credential?
Yeah.
The unit does not clear the floors at Mandalay Bay.
You're on private property.
Yes, sir. I'm staying here.
Stay outside
Like
of
we
Mandalay
fucking
Bay.
said,
We are
take your ass in the
okay to go
fucking
ahead with
room
force
or
protection.
off the fucking property, dude. How many times? I don't
Worry
care
about
if you
yourself.
record,
No,
bro.
no, no, no.
Worry about yourself.
No. The cops told us everybody out the property, so get in your room.
Worry about yourself.
Who do you work for?
Get out of my face.
Who do you work for?
Get out of my face.
What the fuck
You get
are
out of our
gonna
face.
do, dude?
Control 323,
There's something happening right
Dude.
now. I'm trying to report.
I don't care. Who do you work for?
Want to record?
I work for the people.
What people?
I work for the people.
How would you like me to take that
15
and
guys
unplug
with me,
it for
where
you?
Victor
Is that a
units
threat?
were
Are you
inside the Route
threatening me?
91.
You're on live.
We
I
came
don't
in
care.
gate
I'm not
5 and went
threatening you.
north.
Facebook,
So
who
if
cares?
other units
You're
are
on
coming
private
in, we're in here
property.
I have
also.
170 people watching.
I don't care. I don't care.
Seeing your face right now.
Good. You know, all you people who are watching this tragedy can suck my ass fucking dick. How's that sound, dude? I just took 9 people to the fucking hospital, dude. Shot.
Get out of my
So
face.
get your Facebook and
Get out of my face.
Don't touch me again.
Get out of my face.
Get off my property.
Illness?
I got permission.
I'll go back to my room.
Get to your room now.
Quit yelling at me.
615
Get the fuck. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?
Fucking yelling
Get
at
your
me.
face out of my face and get your fucking Facebook off this shit off the ground, motherfucker.
Go get back to work.
I am working.
I fucking pay your paycheck. Get back
You're
to work.
supposed to be
Get
in a
back
room.
to work.
You're
Get
supposed-
back to
You're
work.
supposed to be in a room for your safety.
understand. Thank
So
you,
get to your room.
Thank you, sir.
Get to your room.
Thank you, sir.
Get to your room. You know, your Facebook crowd is a bunch of gory ass little fucks.
Fuck you. We're fucking praying for these people.
Do you?
Get out of my face.
We got news reporters, but they don't need some Facebook dude.
Actually, they do.
No, they don't.
Thank you.
No, they don't.
Get out of my face.
Dude, get to your room. Get to your room.
Call the cops on me. Go
The
ahead.
cops are too busy.
No kidding.
Taking care of business. All right, what room you in?
Go ahead.
What room you in?
Get out of
What
here.
room you in?
Get out of my face. I'm not saying that.
744.
I'm not-
Okay, this is our security.
Okay, I'll
You're
go.
off. You're out of the property.
I'm going
Off.
back to my room.
No, you're off.
Okay, man, you need to leave.
I'm going back to my room.
No, not to your
you're
room.
getting out the
Your
property.
room. Out.
I'm going back to my room.
No, you're not.
sir.
No.
You need to leave.
Look.
You just
Look,
need to leave.
no, look, I have friends.
I
that
don't
are saying-
care.
I'm trying to show my friends. that
Your
other
friends,
are
tell them to
safe.
watch TV.
No,
Tell them to
I-
watch TV. They can get the reports on
Look,
TV.
I'm trying to show my friends.
Your
that-
friends ain't gonna know your
It's
friends.
not a joke. I know that. I have friends staying at
Why you
Mandalay.
All right, you know-
taking it as a joke?
It's not a joke. I'm showing people.
They don't need to be seen. Watch on TV.
I'm going back to my room.
You need to leave, sir.
I have stuff in my room. I have stuff in my room. My car is here. My room and my car is here. You cannot kick me off this property
Yes,
right
we
now.
can.
I'm gonna comply and go to my back to my room. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys. Okay. You gotta listen. I have friends that are staying at
you
Mandalay
want
Bay for the
everything
convention.
between
I'm trying to
Trump
show
and
my
Russell,
friends
all four
that they are
sides before
okay
the
and what's
lockdown.
going on. This is a live
Okay,
feed,
we
dude.
understand that shit, but check this shit
Okay.
out. This is serious.
I
I
understand.
had 4 people shot on this fucking
Yeah,
golf cart.
I'll go-
Okay?
I'll go back right
And
now.
you think this shit's a game?
I do
No,
not.
I'm
think it's a
asking you,
game.
How many times
all
did I
four
tell you to go
sides
back to
between
your room?
Russell
Going back.
and,
You think
it's a fucking
Trump
game
and
walking
Canada,
around
because
here?
we're
It's not a
locked
game.
down,
I'm
got
trying to
gas in it
show
right now.
what's going on.
They know what's going on.
You need to get out the property.
Believe
I'm
me.
going back to my
Is there
room right
any
now. It's right there.
It's shut down, but there is some
How am I going to get out of
space for
town?
foot traffic.
The roads are blocked.
There
You
units
should
that can
talk
be
about
around
that
to Mirage.
Because I'm doing the right thing by
You're not
showing
doing
what's
the right
going
thing. All
on.
you're
Shooter
doing
is
is
there on
adding
the
problems.
7th floor of the garage.
You're putting.
I'm going back
us
to my
three-
room.
No, you're not.
You need to
My,
leave.
my car is right there,
need to
sir.
leave, sir.
My car is right
I
there.
can do nothing for you.
I need to get my car.
I can do
I'm
nothing
not
for
walking
you.
on the streets right now. You're going to make me walk on the streets?
You just need to leave.
Dude.
No.
You're putting all this in safety.
No, let me get back to my room.
You need to leave, sir.
Let me get back to my room.
You need to leave, right? You need to leave.
Do not assault me on video.
You need to leave.
My car is right there. I'm going to my car. I'm going to my car.
Okay, you take your car and
I'm getting my stuff from my room.
No.
You will.
No way. Yeah, I said no way.
Dude, you are putting all our safety in safety.
You take your car and you get out.
You don't understand what's going on.
We're rallied back up in Tropicana the Boulevard.
You know what, dude? I just took 7 people to the hospital personally, all with gunshots.
You're a hero, dude.
So I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero. I'm a regular working person. So don't tell me I don't know what's going on. Don't tell me. So take your Facebook people and shove it up your fucking ass. That's what I'm telling you. Safe.
Traffic is shut down.
Stop assaulting me.
I'm not assaulting you.
How many shots out of the strip for people to get out on? We're heading down to
This isn't about views. I have friends that have friends here in
Your
Vegas.
friends,
I'm showing that
your
they're-
friends got. I'm sure they got iPhones, don't they?
For what? To see my
I'm sure they got iPhones, don't they? They know what's going on.
My family is worried about me.
They
and
know what's going on.
Get out of my face, dude.
Dude, you need to leave.
I am.
Okay.
I'm getting my stuff out of my room.
We'll make sure get in your car and leave.
I will. And I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna tell the management about this situation.
You know, that's fine. Because I'll tell you what. What told you to comply with us and go to your room? How many times? How many times did we ask you to go?
I don't want any other teams entering the hotel.
Dude, what are you gonna do about
Everything's
it?
been cleared
Just
to this
stop.
point.
What are you gonna do about it?
Is this doing any good right now?
Is it doing any good for you? Because
No.
you are being asked to leave.
What?
We'll need them for rechecks.
I'm a
We don't need
reporter.
them to take
For who?
action on
Who
their
you
own
reporter for?
and go in.
What does that matter to you? What does that matter to you? The people.
I'm a
The
reporter.
people.
I'm a reporter.
Get out of my face.
that your family's
Get out of my
Be
face.
advised, there's
Go get the car and
Yes,
leave.
sir.
Okay, Mandalay
Yes, sir.
Bay, no other teams
Get
are
this guy out of my
needed to
face.
enter, break.
Get this guy out of my face.
Coordinate in the valet. Do not take action on your own.
out of here.
I will. You don't understand. I'm bringing the story to the world.
The world knows protection.
They don't.
knows what's going on.
They don't know what's going
The world
on.
does know.
No, they don't.
Believe me, dude.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Get off our property.
I will.
So don't tell me get out of here.
Get out of my face.
Where were you when I was taking the people to the
Control
hospital?
Air 5, we're at the Mirage. It's going to be a 7th floor. What they're looking at.
Get out of my face.
Answer my question.
I was in my room.
You was in your. Why weren't you in your car like all the guests here,
Why are you going off?
contributing and taking gunshot
Why is
wounds?
he yelling?
What?
Why is he yelling? Get out of my face, bro.
Where is your family?
It's right there. And I'm gonna get my stuff and go. It's in the room. I'm in 1338. I'm getting my stuff
Elevator
right
bay
now.
up on the roof
Don't
on
get
8
that
as
guy out of
well.
my face.
Go get your stuff and
He's emotional right now. He can't handle what's going on.
So, Statwell, we're going to be 5. We're going to be going into the bare rounds.
I'm trying to bring. Fuck. You guys know what I'm trying to do. I appreciate you guys. The more positive energy around this, the better. But try to report what's going
Air
on.
unit on that Mirage call, they're just saying it's the 7th floor, no description at all, and saying the lights are on in the
just get your
garage,
stuff
I'm getting.
and leave.
and saying
Okay.
you can't feel her
yes, sir.
body,
Yes, sir.
but saying she was not shot.
See,
I need to put it. I got it.
224 number.
as of right now, we have no hot zones. No hot zones. Force Pro can go ahead and go forward and start triaging folks that need it.
656 copies, Captain.
Control 374 at FD South Command. We've already sent in 8 Force Pro teams. We have 2 more on standby here. Don't need any more units.
Control 354.
Please repeat. Okay, what's your
307 WT, Area 3.
07 WT.
Hey, everything east of the boulevard looks good. You got it shut down. There's miscellaneous cars in the parking lots. There's really nobody around the cars. The only thing you got is up here towards Reno. You got something in the far northeast corner, Brick. They got patrol out with them, so it looks like just miscellaneous people collected over here. But everything else looks clear east of the boulevard, and we'll check west of the Luxor here.
Control 374.
I can't copy your call sign.
Control Strike Team 21.
Strike Team 21.
Control 734. Strike teams
All right.
on property and need to establish refuge locations within
yeah.
their property.
Security
Ideally,
just
ballrooms
kicked
or
me
large
out
areas. Make them
onto
safe.
the streets.
Copy. Strike Team, you stay in your area.
So they're telling me I need to leave.
For anyone that doesn't have a place to go, maybe somebody has no place to go.
Sorry, your radio's breaking. Revise the last.
So if you could believe that, I just got kicked out of my hotel, the Howard Johnson. That's why.
Control 374. Just confirming Mandalay Bay is no longer hot. We can send force protection teams in there for medical calls.
Confirm, it's no longer hot.
So I tried to
Copy. Already have
report
two
the
teams.
story
We'll
and
be sending them in
then
shortly.
out of the hotel.
Control 792.
Well, good thing I got a nap in there.
Who is in charge of the force pro teams and who's coming in and going of Mandalay Bay? CP or something?
Call the cops.
374
I don't want to flood the
has
cops with
strike
this shit right
teams,
now.
force pro teams at Russell and Boulevard. Copy 374792. I have between 1,000 and 1,200 people inside the Michael Jackson Theater that is right inside of Mandalay Bay. Break. If you could have somebody try to get in contact with me from your folks over there and see how we can organize getting folks out of here safely.
Copy. I can see the two teams that we have here. What was your call sign?
792.
I can't believe that they're going to actually kick me out of...
1,200 people. We got 8 officers covering it right now. We're at the Michael Jackson Theater.
Yeah, I know that, but my safety should be my my concern and not theirs.
What's the best exit way to get out of here and where we're going to send them once they come out?
So security just escorted.
Speed line 341 GC has the CP at Mandalay Bay in the lower level with the SWAT Bearcat. If the teams link up here, we can bring them in.
That's why you don't stay at the Howard Johnson, even if you just want to take a quick nap.
Copy. Unit 241 GC has the CP at Mandalay Bay. The teams can link there.
Nah, I'm not worried about that. There's a lot of people that have real problems right now.
Hey, Tom, get that car that's going through eastbound towards you. Obviously, you can't listen to commands.
Control 701, I have a force pro team and we're headed to Mandalay Bay Valley right now.
Show Force Protection 22. Do we know if the fairgrounds have already been triaged? Has there been force protection crews through there?
You guys don't need to call. You don't need to call.
21, which is with Force Protection 1. We are in the fairgrounds over by Gate 1, clearing out the main 2 stages now. Understand that there's officers by the buses. Copy that.
You guys don't need to. Well.
361, be advised, I have about 30 citizens sheltering in place on the southwest corner in buses at the fairgrounds.
Control VP 35.
VP 35.
Control Force Pro 2.
They kicked me out in front of 200 people at least.
2, we're going to go on the east side of the fairgrounds, Gate 4A.
Control 701, just confirming that CP at Mandalay Bay is in the parking garage.
They just said Mandalay Bay. Strike team at Mandalay Bay, revise your location there.
Go this way.
I don't want to drive towards the gunshots, bro.
There is no exit here.
Oh, okay.
Strike 22, entering the fairground, gate 2B, gate 2B, rescue the gate 2. Force protection 22. Still on standby at Margaritaville on State Boulevard. Control 374. There was a sergeant, I believe it was 794, for a strike team to help with an evac over 1,000 people. Can you confirm? Tell me the location.
That's at the Michael Jackson Theater.
Hey, hey! I got kicked out on the streets.
792-367. You're requesting strike teams for evac of the theater. Confirm? LT, I didn't hear you.
All right. Hey, so thanks to that, we might get a better view.
Requesting strike teams for an evac. Control 367. Who is strike teams for evac?
792 is requesting. Michael Jackson Theater, Mandalay Bay.
How many strike teams does he need?
There's about 1,000 people there.
Can't be on their property, eh?
Suckers! I will get strike teams to the Michael Jackson Theater. 7 unit. I need him to give me a call so we can work this out.
792, copy.
CP, very topical. 720, I'm still inside the Mandalay Bay. I distracted. 744, the strike team that was on floor 5 is making their way to valet. Floors 1 through 5 have been cleared. Unit, strike team 21. I was just hitting you with my light. Where is the other strike team coming in? Control, Sat 1, we got a team of 4. We're going to be with Force Pro 5. Our instructions were to go to the fairground. One group coming in, they're walking northbound on the boulevard towards you, sir. We'll let you know as soon as they get over to the fairground. I do have another group walking through the fairground with their flashlight just to the west on the west side of this little wall. But the other group is still walking northbound on the boulevard. The Force Pro team that's just directly west of where I'm shining you, that's already been clear. If you can go back by the buses, which that has not been clear yet. Control. And this group over here is going to be plain clothes with police vests on. Doesn't look like they're going to be our uniform guys. I don't know if they're on the channel. 181 SE. We have Sergeant. We're shelter in place. We have about 40-some people in these buses. We're secure and protecting this area.
Unit 3.
Eddie, I'm on the street because I got kicked out of my room just now. I got kicked off the Howard Johnson property because I wasn't in my room.
There are officers inside there. We have a pretty clear area if we want to evac them right out the front door.
Copy 794. Sorry, 792. Did you copy that?
So that one, do we need to break our way down towards the buses? Strike That's on Mandalay Bay and Las Vegas Boulevard. If you're here at the fairgrounds, I'm going to have you walk eastbound on Mandalay Bay and get in on the backside of the stage over there.
You have a certain area to...
I copy that. What is the route going to be within the casino? 692 PD 44. Also, if you people like the fairgrounds, I'm going to have this right team go to the far southeast corner where the has his lights on. They're going to serve from there.
David, I'm not sure if I'm by the executive airport.
692 PD. I hope it's not too pretty.
Yeah, I think, yeah, good times. Yes, I can see your comment. Sorry, guys. David, I'm not sure where the executive airport is. I could meet Eddie at the Hard Rock. The thing is, right now, like, if I put myself in the head of the shooter, is he thinking about the major names? Is he thinking about the major landmark destinations? Or is he thinking about the off-the-strip little spots, you know? I don't think he's... Yeah, that toothless guy, I mean, he's a piece of shit. Clearly he's a piece of shit, thinks I'm just doing this for views or something, but doesn't understand what's going on, that there's people that we know in our community at this thing, and that this is not on the news, clearly is not on the news.
And they will relieve them, and the DOC will handle that. He's going to come on and each property replace them so that we can log them.
Yeah, I feel pretty safe here, actually, in my car. It's like, of all the things to that could potentially, I'm a small bit of crossfire right now.
Control 1315. I just had a liaison from Flamingo Hotel approach me saying their surveillance showed a WMA and two WFAs get out of a cab, grab a silver extinguisher, and place it behind a slot machine about 23:59 hours. Copy.
So that one, told by Force Pro Fire, we need to head over to Mandalay Bay.
I don't need to go to Eddie. That would actually be putting myself closer to the downtown.
Mandalay Bay, approximately 15 civilians barricaded inside.
As a seafood pavilion?
Restaurant named RM Seafood in Mandalay Bay.
If you make a right onto Tropicana, going toward the airport, the executive airport is about a block away. Okay, nice. I have not heard gunfire in about an hour and a half, maybe almost 2 hours now. Am I armed? No, I am not armed.
Control 307 WBC.
307 WBC.
Control Force Pro, 1321 Force Pro 1. Can we have strike team, I believe 12, or Force Pro 12 going to come in and to check the VIP stage area? And that's the east side, and we haven't been able to get there yet. Sorry, it's Force Pro 2.
Appreciate all the positive vibes and positive thoughts sent out to the victims and the families. There were definitely casualties. People died tonight, and
with ladder 18 in front of Hooters.
Several injured. I don't know numbers, but
county ladder.
So if you're just tuning in right now, about an hour and a half ago, I woke up to gunshots being fired, and if you look across the street right there, the guy just got out with a vest, got body armor right there out of an unmarked vehicle. Looks like, or it might just be a backpack. Never mind, just kidding. So,
Control
if you're just tuning in,
we're getting information from one of the Force Pro lieutenants.
W6 will let you know that Ontario Police are advising they have some of their officers lost with 15 civilians at the Luxor. And just so you guys, 2 of them are armed, and they also have security radio with them.
Thank you, David. I appreciate that. I actually feel pretty safe right here.
Okay, are they code 4 or are they under threat?
At the moment, considering there's a lot of people actually on foot just walking around, so I think there's a lot of other things, a lot of other distractions for any potential shooter.
So you're not sure, I can advise if there's a triage tent for medical in what location.
For the incident commander, the rescue task force are clear to go. They are clear to make entry at the rescue task force. It's well warmed up.
Thanks. Thank you, David. Appreciate you, brother.
Control 746.
So, if you're just tuning in,
North Las Vegas SWAT got some intel about shots fired at Harris with an H. Do we have a strike team there that can confirm that?
Is there a strike team at Harris advice?
I keep hearing what sounds like reports of more shots fired, but
I think the closest one's going to be us, Strike Team 7. Where's the Cromwell?
But I have not heard them with my own ears. I hear the reports of it, but I have not heard any additional shots with my own ears.
So you're not telling me advice if there's a triage tent for medical advice location.
Control Strike Team 15.
Strike 15.
Margaritaville and Muscatine Boulevard. We can go to Harris. We're pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, they would have to be trying to... I'd have to be specifically targeted.
Established at Cobalt and Tropicana. I know if it's still there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
167 Sam Easy. There's also several medical units here at the Gate 4A right in front of the church, Albert Giles.
That's true, Charles.
Cool copy. Just advise there is still medical Gate 4A in front of church hospital.
Royce, you're over at MGM. I appreciate that, Elizabeth. I am, right now, shoot, I can't sleep with this going on. I took my nap in. I was awoken by gunfire about an hour and a half ago.
We're going to go ahead and check those staff. Harris is purple taking 400.
That was the first time I've ever been kicked out of a hotel room. And it wasn't for partying. No, it was for trying to show the world what's going on. But I understand that gentleman probably was under more stress tonight than he's ever been in his life. Took it out on me. Piece of shit. Yeah, he was a piece of shit.
Houston, Dave confirming that officers on Alconfield know that there are victims who were injured at the scene. The original scene has gone back to their hotels, which could be accounting for some of these events. Re-advising that no units should be going into the Mandalay Bay unless they are relieving SWAT. No additional units into Mandalay Bay.
340 speed.
I appreciate all the concern.
On the 15 freeway northbound, just north of Boulder, or excuse me, just north of was coming in, they were late. I don't know if they're able to get anybody in that way to try to start sending people who are on the freeway.
Yeah, that guy was a piece of shit. Both of those guys were pieces of shit.
Okay, I'm sorry, re-advise. I got northbound 15 at what cross street?
They were right in front of the Town Square Mall in the northbound lanes. The male, two females looked like they were 419 in the back of the truck, and there were some other people standing around who looked injured.
Thanks, Dalton. Yeah, so, I mean, whatever. It is what it is with the hotel. There's people that have a lot bigger problems right now.
We can head that way just to see where they're going to be at. Are they stationary on the 15th?
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Big box. Control 21 SE.
21 SE.
We were also out there with the lieutenant on the 15 right by Town Square Bridge. You can call in to FD or AM, or they were arrived and were starting to triage people.
Okay, good.
I know an AMR unit did pull up as I was directing them to those victims in the back of that truck. I don't know their calls, I know.
I appreciate you, Charles. People that are just walking around.
The sergeant helped force protection too.
I appreciate that, Corey. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, I'm okay. I don't even think I can sleep now.
The Tropicana, room 5244, to check if there's injuries in there.
People are still walking around.
Please, I couldn't copy.
Ma'am, did you send a unit to the Tropicana, room 5244, to check on injuries?
The dude is on the news right now?
Force Pro 6 is on the route to that with Force Pro 7 FD.
Copy, thank you.
All these people walking away now. They're just walking. I'll need to get some rest, that's right. I will at some point here. So what I'm going to do is back the car around. And then...
We're arrived over at I-15 Town Center. What was the saying about this truck?
There was 2 subjects in the back of it that appeared 419 and several other subjects standing around.
Oh wow, he was on CBS? Well, I mean, the dude is a hero. If he drove people to the hospital on a golf cart, or like, the dude is a hero, but well, you guys saw what he did to me. Piece of shit. He just doesn't get it. He just doesn't understand. But you know what? If he did put me on blast, you can be damn sure I got that on footage. I got the footage. I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero, Susan. The people that are risking their lives right now to save other people's are heroes.
Strike Team 23 has arrived. He's valet.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, but oh well.
Team 29, same traffic.
You guys did see what happened.
Control FP2 is making entry in Tropicana. Control Air 5, I've been using from Sunset down to Russell, negative for any 419 in the back of the truck.
Just be advised, per the watch commander, it is code 4 for the Force Pro only units to enter Mandalay Bay.
You know what's funny? I still got my room key.
CP 792.
Lights off, scared shit.
CP 792.
How's it going?
How's it going, guys?
Yeah. Nuts. Scared shit.
Area Unit 425A, someone's hiding at Desert Rose Resort 5051 Duke Ellington. Can you detail for that?
Air 5.
I think it's a white storage container on the other side of the wall in a different parking lot. And it appears someone's hiding behind it. Unknown radio.
Yeah, kicking me out does put me in more harm, those pieces of shit. Howard Johnson piece of shit. It's alright.
Confirming 5015.
5051 Duke Ellington.
I'm not a hero, Susan, but thank you for the compliment.
CP 320K. CP 320K. CP.
Can you advise if there is a team assigned to SOS?
Negative.
See that? Just spoke to the representative. There are no injuries, no warm zones, no hot zones here at this location. We're going to be reopening this up.
Jim, no, I'm not. I'm not Jim.
So, Scott,
But even if I was, I'm not that close, and I'm not.
Our team is Force 5. We're going to go down to Mandalay Bay Beach area. Quarter of casualties over there.
I am not armed.
585K, 320K.
If I was, I would need something.
Go ahead.
More than a handgun, though.
Can you meet me here at the SLS Valet? We're going to tag team these properties and work our way from north to south.
CNN.
Affirmative route from Flamingo to Boulevard.
CNN often reports inaccurately.
Controller 5, you clear out 416 F right.
Air 5, company.
759.
759.
We got a straggler in a vehicle just drive towards the medical station area
just in
across
case.
the boulevard break.
They got their helmets on.
We checked and he's code 4. We're going to walk him in his car as he truck goes about 5 miles an hour through the boulevard and then west on truck to get him out of here.
So if you're just joining, about an hour and a half to 2 hours ago, I woke up to automatic rifle fire in my hotel. Well, not
Control, do we have 50 patients at Tropicana? Do we have
150
50
to 200 rounds in several sets of bursts, followed by tons
I have
of
not
sirens.
gotten any numbers.
And news reports are saying that there was a shooting at Mandalay Bay, as well as possibly other locations too. I've not physically heard any other gunshots since then, but there are reports coming in on the scanner still.
Strike 17. Do you have a report on how many casualties are at Tropicana?
The last rep for strike team 19.
That works. Do you advise if you have any casualties at Tropicana and how many?
Because I was outside.
So you're at the pavilion of Tropicana so far, no casualties reported on our end. Minor injuries.
Units now advising no Force Pro teams into Mandalay Bay. There's possibly another suspect on the 4th floor. As per the Zebra Lieutenant.
Wouldn't surprise me if this is a false flag or something to scare people into giving up more rights.
Officers in the southeast of Tropicana. I advise the other people are here just to the north of you, and then these storage boxes here a little bit north of them. There's some people hunkered down on the east side of those.
Still, like a lot of people. You okay?
Yeah, you guys are.
Control 3 Mary 9. Fox has arrived. There's going to be at Giles and Reno. They're setting up. CP 792. Somebody at the command post 792. I think she's trying to raise these guys. Give me 1 second.
Mary 9, 656. Can you divert media, please? We don't have all suspects accounted for.
We've been pushing them back. We have it taped off. They cannot cross Giles and Reno.
3 Mary 9, you on channel? 3 Mary 9, you on channel?
Affirm.
I'm going to hit your emergency venue. Come for it.
Well, strike team 21, Force Pro 1, we are going to Mandalay Bay Beach. We're good for it.
You go ahead, sir. Control 792, I need somebody to be from the command post to be assigned to call me. Please tell me who that is and when they're going to do it.
These are units from the command post, Texas landline 792.
Please see, we're going to call you right now. Actual 316, I need Officer Jeff Thiel, 16270, to check in with the command post, please.
Copy. Number 16270, need to check in with the command post.
So, that one.
That one.
So that one, we're gonna have about, we're gonna have 5 citizens coming out towards the beach area that we're hooking down in the bush.
Control 717. Force Pro 8 around the MGM.
4 call, call you.
These are the heroes. These are the heroes.
717 Force Pro 9 is around the MGM 2319.
That was 5 at MGM.
Force Pro 10 is around the MGM 2319.
Right.
Pero cuando yo, el carro mío está ahí en la Tropicana. Está ahí en la Tropicana. Tropicana. Ahí está el carro mío.
Control Strike Team 22. Is there a need for a strike team and force protection team anywhere else at this time?
Is there any unit that still needs a strike team advice? Any unit that needs a strike team?
Control 374. We're getting reports here from Northtown, units aside here at Russell and Las Vegas Boulevard, that they're getting reports of gunshot wound victims at Reno and Giles.
Copy. Is there anybody that can be run to Reno Giles? Check on that.
So I'll stay confirming before we send tomorrow. We get any other reports at MGM? Anything here yet?
West Howard. MGM, right?
21227 West Howard, yes?
We're calling 005 with a victim locked in a tractor trailer on the dirt box lot and the female was shot from behind.
Here, but we do have a strike team, so we'll stand by for another team. We'll further from FD. Strike team 22 is en route with force protection team 8. Control 722, we have about 100 more civilians entering the Michael Jackson Theater. They're getting ushered here by security. Control FD6.
You're with the news? Dude, I was staying at the Howard Johnson and I was outside reporting on Facebook Live. Yeah. And they ended up kicking me off their property. They're like, you can't be here.
We're clearing the Tropicana and we're headed to the New
You're
York.
not in your room. And I'm like, I'm trying to show my friends what's going on with their families.
Prison National County Fire.
They're always protected.
But if you're looking for a good story, and I got it all on Facebook Live.
We're going to be sitting down in the carriage for a bit. You can get a hold of 325 SR for your
Kicked me out,
contact.
but I got it on Facebook Live. 240 people watching him get in my face about trying to expose the world to what's going on. It's fucked up, dude. This guy's done.
Seven 792 Adams.
Was it this guy who just interviewed him, or was it someone else? David? Was this guy the guy that interviewed him?
792 Central.
Seriously.
Control 374. FD report active shooter on 4th floor Mandalay Bay. Need to make sure it's on.
Okay, is there a unit in Mandalay Bay that can advise this code 4 on the 4th floor?
Control 680 GC.
680
Force Pro 3 and 7 are conducting a sweep of the casino floor, and they just entered.
Yeah,
Copy of Mandalay.
Mandalay. Control 374, just need that confirmation that it's code 4 on the 4th floor, Mandalay Bay for FD.
We're checking with Health Control Dispatch who has Zebra units. They do believe there is another suspect on the 4th floor. We haven't heard anything further about an active shooter, but stand by just one.
I bet that guy feels like a badass right now. Walking around with an assault rifle. And that guy. And that chick.
Control 186. We just got a report of a 413 in front of the Motel 6. 10 of them with a red sash, flash to 413, just someone trying to advance on.
Flash to 413 at him? Okay.
Control 374, was that traffic for me? Was that a suspect that flashed to 413 on the 4th floor?
Yeah, that's going to be at the Motel 6.
Copy. FD's going to be holding for where they're at until we get confirmation that there's no threat on the 4th floor there.
Still can't confirm, but SWAT is on the 4th floor.
Control Zebra 50.
Zebra 50.
Okay, we've had a team actually clear the 4th floor, so there should not be anybody up there. If we have eyewitness or something else, let us know, and we will have a team go back and re-clear it, but it has already been cleared. The 4th floor has been cleared by SWAT.
Okay, copy. 374, you copy that?
I'm advising FD that it's code 4 and that it's been cleared, unless there's new eyewitness information.
Yeah, my car is in that parking lot right now. Guess I'm not going back to my car for the moment. Yeah, the phone is at 20% though. I need to plug in here shortly.
Are the roads clear just to the east of the MGM building? Try to get more people out of here. Can anyone advise that the roads are clear east of the MGM village?
Yeah, that's a 413. Please, someone let me.
Control 717.
717.
I think that's the SWAT here with me in front of Hooters. Is there anywhere specific that they're needed?
I haven't got any information on Hooters. Is there any unit on channel that needed someone at Hooters?
No, 717. On that Hooters, I have FBI SWAT out here with me, and I'll get if they're needed elsewhere.
Okay, copy. Is FBI SWAT needed at any other location, advice?
Control 186. We got one in custody at the Motel 6. He headed out to the gun 413.
I don't know if I want to go back there now. It's right next to the Motel 6. And I don't have any reason to go back, actually.
Most profile right here.
Got a power nap in. 413 is a person with a gun. Great. I'm glad I know that now. A Garda now.
Control 320K.
320K.
Can you advise the CP that NHP can reopen Sahara, I-15 north and southbound at Sahara?
CP, copy that. NHP can open Sahara northbound and southbound at 15.
Control Strike Team 15, we're still on standby outside the courtyard, Carnival Court.
Need Strike Team advice? Zebra 15 Control. Zebra 15 Control.
Zebra 50.
Do you know if any of your SWAT will need FBI SWAT?
For now, have them stage at the Mandalay Bay Valet, and we can dispatch them from there. Have them link up with our units there.
Copy.
Control Strike Team 21 with Force Pro 1. We have been told to stage on the boulevard. If it changes, let us know.
Guys, SWAT biggest stages in Mandalay Bay Valley.
Yes. Multiple injuries, multiple deaths.
Control Force Pro 6. We'll be headed up to room 2319 at the New York.
I don't want anybody else coming up to this wall, okay? Understood? Yes, sir.
320K, 590K.
Go ahead.
I have K96 available. Do you need any more help with what you're doing?
Negative. We're good. Thank you. Any units on channel 2, any evacs? If you can take those evacs to Thomas and Matt, you need to enter off Swenson. Thomas and Matt, enter off Swenson.
We can't cross right now. We still got to do a bunch of stuff. Just make sure you stay away from opiate.
Control 222.
I'll someone chew some gum and throw a gum wrapper over there.
I need a strike team to come in gate 4A into the Route 91 lot. That's that suspect that we are not yet able to get into custody.
Drinks, whatever you guys need, and just relax inside there.
Need strike team 4A in the Route 91 lot. There's a strike team that can be around to that. 4A, Route 91 in the lot.
I'm working on one from the staging area. Stand by.
Okay.
Strike Team 22, we're right across the street from that lot. We have Force Protection 8 with us. We can get around.
Strike 22.
Copy, 22 handling.
was that 222 from here at Route 91?
Confirm Strike Team 22 is going. Once the exact location, they're going to.
I have 4A at Route 91.
Strike team at a hotel property, resort property, that needs a refuge area established. Advise.
Repeat last traffic.
Any strike team that needs a refuge area established at their property, advise.
David Copperfield, ladies and gentlemen. All right, should I go back to Motel 6 where my car is and there's a possible 413?
CP 585K. CP 585K.
If there's a unit that can be around South Valley, those 6 securities calling in saying they have one detained saying that he was involved in negative weapons were found on him.
Control 105, what's that location?
I need to charge my phone in my car, I know. That's why.
It's
That's
that
the only
valley.
reason I need to go back to my car is to get my phone, put it on the charger.
CP
all right.
585K.
This is not a good place to be. Sitting duck out there. That's a little bit too close.
Over CP.
There's the Motel 6. Just hit 10%.
We checked the Hilton Grand Vacation Club at 2650 The Boulevard. There's no lockdown in effect. They have no injuries break. There's also no strike team stage there. Right now we're at Circus Circus. There's also no injuries. They do have a lockdown in effect, and there's no strike team here as well. Thanks.
And if there are units that can be around to that valley, the security has them in custody. They're moved to a holding room. It's a white male. No weapons were found on him.
I just heard a noise. I don't want to be dramatic, but it could have been.
So we're getting a report about 413 at Cocos, 169 East Tropicana. Time was about 7. There was a male at the 413 in front of the white male, mid-20s, early 30s, 5'8", skinny, dark hair, simple shirt.
186 SC, that's the guy I got in custody. He had a pellet gun on him.
So the guy,
Okay, copy.
Coco's right there. They had a guy with a pellet gun. I am parked where that 413 was just reported. Motherfucker, motherfucker. Guy said he's in custody. It was a dude with a pellet gun. But I'm not taking any chances.
CP 811. CP 811. Control 811. Yeah, she's right there. Is the IC still working on CTEX?
Lock my doors, right? Who's this creepy looking guy?
224 IC.
224 IC 811.
I thought I heard a single shot. It could have. It also sounded like a car going over a metal grate in a parking garage. It could have been that. They got security. Yeah, right. Hey, at least in my car, I got a chance of running someone down, mowing them down.
Any officer on channel back with the Live Nation crew at the buses. Sammy 64, I need them on the radio. 791, Sammy, they were here with the sergeant. They're at the buses. Okay, I'm coming in. We're gonna take them out now. We're not gonna take them across the field. There's another gate over there, correct?
No, I'm not driving back. I am not driving back to the Howard Johnson. I'm gonna whip around and see if I could get some. Oh, it looks like I am right by the executive airport. Tuning in. Oh, there's been a shooting in Las Vegas. There's been a shooting in Las Vegas. I woke up to gunshot fire, automatic rifle fire about 2 hours ago now. I thought it was a dream, and it was followed by sirens. And apparently there was a shooting at the Mandalay Bay, where I know a lot of us have friends staying.
Just relaying for FD southbound. We have 7 force response teams available to respond if we have any other locations for any other victims.
Okay, just confirming, so southbound the Boulevard, there's 7 forces available.
From the staggered from Russell all the way down the Boulevard, we have 7 force pro teams available to respond if we get any confirmation of locations for victims.
Yes, I was able to connect with Frank Sell and Eddie Martin. I know they are both okay. I know Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone were staying there as well, and word is that they are okay as well.
CP 320K.
Yeah, Howard Johnson is a piece of shit.
Go ahead for CP.
Continuing on with the Encore win, negative strike teams assigned. Do you want us to continue over the channel to update, or do you want us to call it in?
Go ahead and update over the radio to calm down.
Copy.
Control Zebra 50.
Jim, to answer your question, there were, I want to say, I wasn't counting obviously, but I want to say there was 150 to 200 rounds in total that I was able to hear in, you know, bursts of like 15, 20 rounds each that went on for a period of probably 2 or 3 minutes. And that was about 2 hours ago, followed by sirens. It sound there were a lot of shots. Like there were a ton of shots. It kept going. I was surprised how long it kept going on for. So I have no idea as to what actually, you know, how many people were injured, how many people died. But it did not sound. There were a lot of shots. All I can tell you is there were a ton of shots. There were a ton of shots. Like, from Mandalay, that is a good question. I would say within a mile. I don't know a more accurate answer. than that. Yeah, Grant was staying at Mandalay. Word is that Grant and his family were moved to an underground area. So I am not in my hotel room because I got kicked out of my hotel. As I was trying to bring the live feed and, you know, show the world real news, like what's really happening, I was harassed by the hotel employees and security and instructed to leave the property. And so I am here on the street now. And I appreciate anyone who reached out and voiced what happened with that. But I may go back there. I appreciate that. I may go back. I still have my room key, but I'm gonna turn the scanner back on here. John, you're at Mandalay Bay?
Strike Team 9 in New York, New York. Sergeant Reyes. I'm getting a report of shots fired by Force Pro 6. Can they confirm?
Force Pro 6, are you on channel?
Force Pro 6, we don't have any shots fired.
Yeah, that
Force Pro 6, we have a strike team there to assist.
That sounds accurate, Maria, based on what I've heard on the scanner.
5 and 6 are there at the New York, New York, and they were just clearing rooms. They were out with one with a gunshot wound to the left leg.
367-800, were you raising me?
Affirmative. Do we have shots fired at the New York, New York?
Well, we are security at T-Mobile in Monte Carlo. We can transfer over there and split my team if you want us to go check. We did not hear anything.
So Force Pro 5 is at New York, New York. We don't have shots fired. Strike Team 5, 367. I need you to locate Force Pro 6.
So, multiple different stories are coming.
Force Pro 5, where you guys at?
Oh, in Irving, New York, New York, room 2319, and they're advising negative shots. They were just with a 415 victim.
Yeah, there's definitely like
Force Pro 6 ambulance just arrived at the valet.
There's reports that keep coming in.
Force Pro 1 arriving at valet, lower left valet of Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, so reports keep coming in of shots
202-749.
continuously, even to a few minutes ago. But I believe they said that was negative. That was not. It was confirmed that there was not shots. But
202-749.
Central.
Control 224.
224. There are buses dropping off at Town Square that are not supposed to be. Can you call CAT and put a stop to that, please? That's a
Control. SWAT team. SWAT team 9. What's the room with the 413-8? Over 3.
The victim was room 2319, New York, New York.
Copy. I'm with medical unit right now. I'll be heading up there.
Control, MP6, we're code 4.
MP6, copy.
Control strike team 33. RCC's been advised not to drop off at Town Square.
33, copy.
Control 3.
It would not surprise me if the major news networks are not
just confirming
portraying what's actually happening.
Is IC over with Mandalay Bay.
Yeah.
Control strike team 23.
There's
Team 23.
I need somebody on the interior Mandalay Bay. We're coming up to the front main valet with about 100 people who want to go inside the theater. So if we can just advise them that we're on our way right now.
Copy. Strike Team 23. Interior Mandalay Bay, front valet with 100 people. And 748.
I'm going to have one officer take the van and get 14 people out of the MTM village, which is on the southeast side of the facility.
So
748, copy. I see that Mandalay VCP is at your call sign.
if you're just joining in, roughly about 2 hours ago, I was awoken by automatic rifle fire, roughly 150 to 200 shots, bursts of 15 to 20, 25 shots at a time.
Lieutenant Stewart, 749.
There was a shooting at Mandalay Bay, confirmed. There's been reports.
Main valet with approximately 100 people who want to go inside the theater. Is there someone who can meet us out there to escort them in?
There's been reports of multiple other shootings.
I'll check on it. I don't even know if we have room. We won't.
But I cannot say that I've heard any gunfire since in about 2 hours. But I looked out my hotel room window. People were running in the streets. People were panicking.
Our victim's going to be transported by AMR 135 to Southern Hills.
So then I decided to go Facebook Live. I wanted to put this on Facebook Live, so because I know you guys we have, you know, our tenants families here. There's people.
That's parked in the road on the overpass from I-15 south to the Tropicana off-ramp. 82 Frank 01.
So I wanted to show the world what was happening. So I went live on Facebook, and the staff at the Howard Johnson kicked me out because I was outside of my room, which I understand if that's policy, that's what they gotta do. But the shooting, Dario, it was loud enough that it woke me up in my room out of my sleep. And it's... that noise, that automatic rifle fire is like, I've never been woken up by that. That is something different. I thought I was dreaming at first. Then I thought someone was doing construction.
Heading east in about 82 Frank 015. Should come back on a gray Jetta.
It was loud enough though, Dario, and close enough that it sounded like it was within a few blocks, and it sounded like, I can't imagine that those shots that I heard were fired inside of a building, because it was loud. It was really loud. It was loud enough to wake me up from my sleep in my room with the door shut. And I mean, I don't know how well sound travels and echoes through this city with the big buildings, but it sounded like they were within blocks. Like they were within, like the shots, like they were close enough that, yeah, it was too close for comfort. It was not like that off in the distance sound. It was like someone had it on the, like someone was playing a video game in the room next door and had their surround sound turned up. Like it was that, like, it was crazy. I am safe, Charles. Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Thank you for everyone that's showed concern.
307 WC Control.
Yeah, David, that's more, seems a lot more accurate considering everything I've heard on the scanner with one of the hospitals saying that they were full and had to turn people away unless they were basically in critical condition. With the number of ambulances that I've seen going to and from and the activity, there was more than just a couple people for sure hurt, injured, or killed by this.
Control DP35.
DP35.
Wow, so Dan was at Mandalay.
At Reno and Giles, or I'm sorry, Alibaba, and Timmy M is taken her to the hospital now.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome for the live feed, by all means. Man, the dude that kicked me out of the Howard Johnson has the idea so twisted that it's super messed up. Like, but it's okay because he's brainwashed. He doesn't know that news is not real news and that news is fake news, you know. So he's a sheep. I can't get too mad at him for being a toothless sheep, piece of shit. But you guys get it. You guys realize that news is fake news, and what's really going on in the world is a lot of crazy shit. And so I'm all about sharing stuff, sharing value. Typically it's sharing value, but if it, you know, it's all about awareness. The more aware we all are, the better. So yeah, the rent-a-cop was he sounded like he was from Africa. He was actually cool. It was the toothless guy that was a piece of shit. Yeah, that toothless guy was a piece of shit. The security dude had a pretty funny accent, actually.
You're not told I can advise around 235. 11 people strike team available.
So I'm going to turn the scanner back up.
Yeah, we're mobile in cars.
Where will I go now? Good question. For the time being, I'm going to let my phone charge.
Strike Team 40 is about to lower valet at Mandalay Bay for the force pro.
Toothless Muhammad.
Strike Team 40, copy.
Strike Team 31, Baker, heading to Excalibur front desk.
Yeah, Toothless was a motel staff, and then there was an actual rent-a-cop who they brought in after.
Strike Team 31, Baker, front desk of where?
Excalibur, the force pro.
Acknowledged.
Control 181, be advised, we are evacuating some of the people from the back of the stage on foot to the mobile command vehicle in the church.
People were afraid of me.
Acknowledged.
Oh, man. I'm the one they want on their side. Some shit goes down.
Acknowledged. Revising evac coming out the back of the stage on foot to mobile command vehicle. The church.